Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Again, not doing a tabletop review inside because, family and that's taking up inside. So I'm out here on the back deck again, trying to do it this angle. I usually do it the other side so you can see the knives a little bit better. But I'm going to try this side. Hopefully it's not too bad. These are my budget knives. I normally only EDC M390 flippers. That's my standard wheelhouse. But I do have a range of pocket knives that are in the budget category. In Australia, it's a little bit harder too because we're basically not allowed to carry these sort of pocket knives. We're only allowed to carry Swiss Army knives, and that's only in certain states. I'm in a state that allows me to carry Swiss Army knives around outside for the most part. I'm not a lawyer, and please take that as my interpretations of the law. As far as I know, that is correct, but in the law, it does say you are allowed a Swiss Army knife for general purpose carrying around. So, as far as I know, these are legal to carry in Australia, in Queensland, but carry it at your own risk anyway. But let's get on to the few pocket knives that I do have in my budget category. I bought this one a long time ago. I've loved the Real Steel brand for a long time. This is the Real Steel E801 megalodon. It's a nice budget offering. The 14C28N blade steel, nice big handle, nice flat grind, flipper, really nice action, everything I like in a pocket knife. The steel's good. It's an excellent budget pocket knife. I really like it. Good lockup. I've done a review on it. It's probably one of the best budget knives as far as I'm concerned for the money. But it is a big knife, but I like that because it gives you plenty of room on the handle for my size hands. I bought this, I kept this, I've sold a lot of my Real Steel knife, the budget line, off because as I said, I went into M390 flippers. But I kept this one around because it's so good. It flips it really well, locks up really well, has everything I desire in a pocket knife. But this is my one that I'm not scared to use for objectionable cutting. If I end up hurting it or whatever, it doesn't really bother me. It's my disposable edge as such. I would be upset if I broke it or whatever, but that being said, I could cut with it without too much worry about if I end up hurting it. I'll go through the other one. This is my Civivi Incite Damascus with copper shred carbon fibre. Really fell in love with this knife when I reviewed it for True Talon. It's a flashy knife, but it just really surprised me. Fantastic little flipper, really good. It runs on Wee's really nice bearings. I'm not sure if it's the ceramic bearings or steel bearings, but either way, flipping action's really good. Yeah, good lockup. Everything about it. Deep carry pocket clip. It's got a lanyard. Fits in my hand really well. Really nice looking knife. Like just overall a fantastic knife. It does break the budget category a bit. They run about $150 Aussie, so not really a budget knife. These ones come under $100, so that's how I cut off as a budget one. But it's still, as far as I'm concerned, a budget knife. Yeah, it just really does it for me, and it's showy enough that you could carry it as a like a going out knife, but and it looks more upmarket than a budget knife and that sort of thing. So, you know, if you wanted a showier piece that doesn't cost a lot of money, these are definitely the sort of knife that you could go for. And the only complaint I had is that the carbon fibre was a bit slippery, but now that I've had it in my pocket for a bit, it's starting to get a little bit duller. So yeah, it's a really nice offering from Wii, and because Civivi's their budget, Wii's budget line, so it is a Wii knife. It's just their budget line. But yeah, really nice offering, and I'm glad I got one. Now on to my Swiss Army knives. I've got a couple. First one is the Super Tinker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Super Tinker. My friend over in America sent me it many years ago. I got to know him on the defunct Cold Steel forums, and he said he picks them up for like $20 over there. Really like this tool. It's not a bad tool at all. It doesn't have a couple of the things I like the scissors and whatnot. So that's why I bought the other one. I'll show you in a minute. I always add a pocket locator on it. I've put the needle in it. That's about the only other modifications I've done to this one. Yeah, overall a really nice little tool. I don't mind it at all. Not a bad offering, but I think there are better ones around. I do like it, but I don't really carry it a lot. That one brings me over to my Hiker. This one is a lot better tool. It's got a lot more options. The saw, the awl. I've modified this one. This one's got the not the tweezers. I put a pen in it, so I've changed this over. It's got the pin in it. I always put the pocket locator in it. Yeah, lot more options in it, and it's almost the perfect tool. I will eventually get one that has, I can't remember the exact model. I think it's the Fieldmaster. Has a pair of scissors in it as well. It's got the saw, the awl, and the scissors in it, and I think that would be my perfect Swiss Army knife. But anyway, yeah, that one's very close. But yeah, that's the next one I've got. I then bought I bought this one a long time ago. This is the Soldier. I wanted a Swiss Army knife that has a one-handed opening, but basically, even though it's a Swiss Army knife, if you get caught carrying a pocket one of these with a one-handed opening pocket blade on it, I still think you're going to get done by the coppers. It doesn't have the option for putting the pin in it. I did put the pocket locator on it. I don't carry it very often. I do keep it around because I don't really know why I keep it around. It's not a bad tool. The lock is on the other side, so it's a little bit counterintuitive. It does have a locking knife on it, which very few of the others have. It's a good tool, but yeah, it just didn't grab me like many of the others did. It is on the bigger frame as well, but yeah, it's sort of the sort of tool you throw in your bush pack. because it is more orientated for more out in the bush sort of one rather than these other ones. But there are, that's my, anyway, that's just a quick run over of my budget lines of my EDC rotation. Yeah, as I said, I've got, I didn't tell you, I think I've got 28 in my normal rotation, and these are on top of that. And I've got one other in that rotation that isn't M390. So I really got 29 in the rotation plus these. Anyway, yeah, that's my, what I consider budget offerings, pocket knives in my rotation. So yeah, just a quick overview and a few of my thoughts on them. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching.